Alright, Steve Hughes, known as Billy, most people. I work in mostly the fitness industry, which is teaching college kids at KC, British Military Fitness, and Army physical training instructor. Volunteered to do a video because I quit smoking on March the 1st, 2000. Big believer in people can do it, so if I can offer anything that helps. Can't really put a finger on it. I think it's not peer pressure, it's just not pressure, it's just all my family did it, all my friends did it. It's you follow the followers, so whatever they're doing, you're doing, and I think I can't remember the day I ever tried it. It was just maybe 14, 15, I was probably just doing it because other people did it, for no other reason than other people did it, so it's like the norm. I used to go around town on Saturday, and one thing an habit I used to have, especially with smoking in pubs, the next day I'd always pick my clothes up and smell them and ate it, and I knew I hated it, and I knew sometimes you'd smoke for the sake of smoking, and I just hated that. It was like, that was controlling me, not me controlling it. I remember actually a doctor saying to me when I was really young, he said if you're carrying smoking you get cancer of the legs or something, but they said it to scare me, so it really did stick with me. And then I was always, like I said, I've been obviously running fitness and stuff, and I thought, I just want to do it. Just went to the doctors. The doctor popped in and said, like, I really want to quit smoking. I didn't smoke that much, and he said, well, there's this and there's this. Patches was too strong because I didn't smoke that much, to be honest. Apart from on the weekend. Weekend was like super smoking. During the week I got 10 cigs or something like that. But I really didn't like the smell of it. I was thinking more of the negative sides than the pleasure sides, because I didn't really, if I'm honest, I can't imagine the pleasure sides anymore. I know it's that big relaxing thing, but I think that's just when you do a big sigh, that relaxes you anyway. So I'll tell you exactly how I did it then, which was, because of the Zybrand thing, it started in 8 days, and like that. So I set my start date was, if you say I'm going to stop today, you're probably not going to do it. So I set it 10 days, which was March the 1st. And I made a list, which is the best thing I ever did. I made a list and I split it down the middle, titled 2 things: what's bad about smoking and what's good about not smoking. And when I went to bed on the night, I had to write one thing. And the first night, you're enthusiastic, you could write loads, but I stuck with the rules, one thing in there, one thing in there. And by the time it came around, it was like waiting for an holiday. So I had a list of 10 negative smoking things, 10 positive to be not smoking. And underlining that was, if I ever smoke again, it just shows I'll never finish this off, so you will be beaten. So, and then when it comes to it, so I remember about 10 to midnight, I said, oh, my last one, I've got to get it in. And I dotted it, and it was just, my brain just flipped a switch. I never did it again. And it's just lasted ever since. The reason why I eventually stopped smoking, obviously with the health and stuff like that, but it was I will not be beaten. It will not beat me. So when that craving or whatever it was kicks in and maybe desire, I just know I'm in charge, you're not, I won't be beaten. My biggest thing I'd like to stop smoking is my parents. I really would. My parents smoke ridiculously too much, and I've lost my nana just recently, and if you stopped it, they'd dig the tar up the road and they'd smoke it. And they know it, but when you talk about it, they get defensive. It's their friend. The reason I stopped smoking is simply because I would not be beaten.